afternoon and welcome to GrainTV. Today is Friday, June 1st. Cody, we had quite the trade range today. What did you find?
Well, we saw corn trading up very sharply in the early part of this session due to some unsubstantiated rumors out of China that they were sniffing around for some old crop corn. That was not confirmed. Right now they're trading unchanged at $5.55 and a quarter for that July contract. Soybeans, on the other hand, traded down sharply yesterday. We saw a little bit of a follow-through in the overnight session, but the fund selling wasn't there throughout the day. I think that really allowed soybeans to rally back. They're trading up 2 and a quarter here at $13.42 and a quarter for that July contract. But wheat was where all the damage was done, down 26 and a half for that Chicago July delivery. Man, that was just absolutely brutal. We've seen harvest begin. It's moving along very nicely. We're seeing quality wheat come out of the fields and quality yield as well. Abby, what's your take?
Yeah, I agree. We're ahead of pace right now. The Kansas City wheat crop is rated 54% good to excellent right now, and the Chicago wheat crop is 79% good to excellent. So let's take a quick look at the cash market here. We remained relatively unchanged this week in the corn market. Ethanol plants were also unchanged, and river terminals were down 3 cents with an 11-cent drop out of the Gulf. On the soybean front, soybeans were up 2 cents across the country. Crushing facilities up 1 cent. River terminals were up 2 cents despite a slight loss in the Gulf.
Wow, taking a look at the river terminals, we saw corn declining. We saw soybeans increasing. That seems to foreshadow those export sales that we got reported today. We'll take a quick commercial break, break down the export sales when we're back.
I used to have several sites. Now I kind of like the grower's edge. It gives me that cash max. You can tell it which markets you're looking for, and it will tell you what your highest net back is based on the price they're paying at that time and the basis that they're paying. And that's pretty handy because I don't have to go to so many different sites.
Welcome back to GrainTV. We're going to jump right into the export numbers this week. Corn was at 188,000 metric tons, beans 240,000 metric tons, and wheat saw cancellations of 6,000 metric tons this week. Not surprising, being that it is the end of the marketing year.
Yeah, the bean number is what seemed to meet analyst expectations, even though it was on the lower side. 240,000 metric tons sold in the old crop and 178,000 metric tons sold in the new crop. But let's take a quick look at corn. Let's just see where it is in terms of meeting USDA forecasts here. Right now we're behind pace 24 million bushels, and if you watched it from last week, we've fallen 10 million bushels. And as a result of that bar right there, the last 4 weeks we've really seemed to disappoint in terms of sales, and we've lost a lot of ground in the export market. We're going to have to see the next week's pick up if we're going to see us actually meet what the USDA is anticipating. Take a look at beans here, though. We're a completely different story here. We're ahead of pace, 41 million bushels, and we increased 2.5 million bushels as a result of that bar right there. And so I guess the big thing that you need to take out of this bean chart is the fact that we have actually met USDA forecasts already. So all these sales coming down the line, it's going to be gravy. The thing you're going to want to pay attention to is any sort of cancellations or bookings being rolled into the next marketing year. But the bottom line, I think, is that in the WASDE report for June, we're most likely going to see export sales again revised higher. And a couple other items here before we sign off for this Friday. Planalytics, the weather intelligence company that we use, they have a yield forecast for corn, soybeans, and for wheat. It takes into account the NDVI index, which looks at the greenness, and it compares this year's level of greenness and planting dates to I think it goes back 20 years. So the bottom line here is they have a yield forecast that came out. It's the first one they have all year long, and it is not what the USDA has in the WASDE report. So if you want to take a look at that, go ahead, give us a call on Monday, or just sign up for a demo, and we'll show you all the different tools that grain hedge clients can use and implement, like the fire tip trading platform, the Planalytics weather intelligence, and our cash market intelligence. So have a great weekend. Oh, before we sign off, it's Logan Burgess' birthday today, so call him up on Monday, wish him a happy birthday. We'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.